Hey, what's good, everybody? My name is Polo. Hope you're doing well. And today I have a request from Peggy to listen to a new Beatles record. And by new, I mean new to me because I didn't grow up listening to the Beatles. I mostly listened to a lot of hip hop and R&B and a few select songs outside of those genres. But the Beatles never really, browsed my interest at the time because I wasn't exposed to them. But that has changed. I have since been seeing what the world has known for quite some time now and how innovative and creative these guys were. My favorite thing about the Beatles that I've discovered so far is I love the songwriting. Okay, like just such a wide range of different sounds and different vibes or genres, whatever the word I'm looking for, how they just gradually change the sound of their music. I like artists like that. Okay, that just to show you their infinite creativity. So this one should be interesting. This one is titled "When I'm 64." Okay, and again, this is by the Beatles. Now, before we get started, if you like this type of content, do me a big favor and like the video. If you want to stay up to date whenever I post, subscribe and hit that notification bell. The engagement helps the video grow, and it tells me to continue to put out more content like this because the Beatles is a very easy band to react to for me because I've been enjoying the catalog so far. So let's get into it. All right. Let's go.
When I get older, losing my hair, many years from now, will you still be sending me a Valentine, birthday greetings, bottle of wine? If I'd been out till 2:45, would you lock the door? Will you still need me? Will you still feed me when I'm 64?
Will you still need me? Will you still feed me when I'm 64? I love the bounce that this record has, the sort of playfulness, and it does have an older sound to it. Even like for this being an older record, older than this one, it has like that old timey sound. I can't put my finger on it. And true to form, so far, my favorite thing is not just the clarinet I hear in this, but the vocals and the writing of the vocals, the melodies that they come up with for the lyrics. It's always my favorite thing to key in on. And I have to give it the horn here. Amazing so far. And again, this is just another record I didn't see coming in terms of which way they were going to go musically. This is nothing like I've heard from the Beatles. I didn't even know they could do this.
Will you still need me? Will you still feed me when I'm 64? For more. Will you still need me? Will you still feed me when I'm 64?
As someone who loves to hit the trail from time to time, I love to see older couples still together and holding hands and things of that nature. I always admire that. And the older they are, the cuter it is to me, if that's a word. And so I like the playful nature of this record as well. There's like that undertone, that bounciness But on par. It's a great record.
Steve, every summer we can rent a cottage in the Isle of Wight if it's not too dear. We shall scream and say, grandchildren on your knee, Vera, Chuck and Dave.
Oh, man.
Send me a postcard, drop me a line, stating point of view. Indicate precisely what you mean to say. You're sincerely wasting away. Give me your
Another thing I like about this record is it seems like they're not doing a lot with it. You know, some bands can really fill up the sound of the record, but there's just a bunch of different pieces that they put together to create this vibe that I like. You know, I wish I could describe it better than that. You know, and they're giving the same effect, okay? But, you know, some bands, you know, everything is really thick and loud, and I like that too. I like the variety. But with this one, but it also has like this classy feel to a lot of their music as well. That's another thing I noticed about most of the Beatles music that I listen to. It's just a lot goes into it. Even though this feels simple, it doesn't sound like it's simple to do. But, you know, they're not using every instrument in the book, but they're not using the traditional instruments that you see in most hit records, you know, that they've used in others, you know, like a loud lead guitar and bass and everything else. They're using all these other different instruments here, which is a joy.
away. Give me your answer, fill in a form, mine forevermore. Or will you still need me? Will you still feed me when I'm 64?
64 is young, but it has a ring to it. Yeah, they chose the number 64 because it definitely sounds good when you sing it. Like, that's still relatively young, but if you can make it to that age and still be together and still infatuated with each other, it's a beautiful thing, in my opinion. You know, I think that we are better together than we are apart. You know, that's always been, regardless of what social media and algorithms try to push with relationships between human beings. But that's my take. I say this is a 10 out of 10 record from the Beatles. Definitely something I would listen to and automatically put me in like a good, loving mood. You know, a lot of their music has like that sort of letter feeling to it, like you're writing a letter, and that nostalgia. How do I describe it? I just enjoy the Beatles. I'll say that much. Shout out to Peggy via the Buy Me a Coffee link in the description that sent in a request for this one. Thank you. And what do you guys think? Is this a record that you've heard from the Beatles or that you grew up listening to? Do you still listen to it today? Did you forget about it? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below and what I should check out next from the Beatles. If you want to support the show, you can buy me a coffee in the link below or hit me up on Patreon, where you can also hit me up directly and catch content that doesn't make my YouTube channel. And yeah, this was fun. Appreciate you guys for watching. Peace.
I did it.